Good morning. It's kind of rainy today. I wanted you to see the first thing I saw when I parked this morning. Seriously. I mean, before I leave, I'm gonna take one of these bags. Glad there's bags there. And I'm gonna pick that up. Because that just, Good morning, good afternoon. Yes, I do. I do sometimes still come when it's raining. I do. Because why not? Yeah, and there's people here, and I'm not really sure how to feel about it. So there's people that go fishing here, and there's people that go, I think that they go swimming here, but days like today are really more days like for fishing. So I'm out here knowing I'm not going to see a sunrise. I'm coming out here to get away from my house, my people in my house, the dog in my house. I came away to breathe. So on your exhales, I want for you to like inhale as big and as deep and as wide as you can with through your nose. And then as you exhale, I want for it to be like slow and silent. I'm not sure how far I want to go today because I don't have much time. I might set my little chair up right here and just take in the fresh air. Listen to the sounds of the rain and the trees and the birds. I'm sure an airplane will make an appearance here at some point. Sometimes I have to hear my breath. It just feels better that way because it's kind of an exasperated, like you're forcing it out with your abs. That is my, like I have to like, get that tension out of my belly. Breathe it out. So how are you breathing today? Because how you're breathing says a lot about how you're doing. Shallow breaths, gasping for air, or rich, wide breaths that just invigorate all the cells in your body, like all the science that happens behind taking a deep breath, right? Breathing, it's kind of a thing. We need it to be living. So that's why I ask you how you breathing. Oh, I hope that there's like children. There's a guy, he's gonna go up that way. I don't know why he's here, but that's fine. This is a public place. I do start to feel a little unsafe. Somebody planted a seed of fear in me, and I'm not gonna let it take root, but at the same time, we do need to be safe. Like, see that fence right there? There's a very big part of me that wants to climb that fence, but you know what? They've got that fence there for a reason. It's for our safety. It's a boundary. How are you doing with your boundaries? Because y'all have seen me at this place and I have crossed a boundary to get to my other spot. And I'm an adventure seeker. I cross boundaries. That's what I do. That's what's in me. But I've come to a place where the boundary should be something that causes me to stop, push, pause, breathe, ponder, I pray, And I'm like, all right, this boundary's here for a reason. Is it worth, let's weigh the cost of crossing this boundary. Like on purpose. When I crossed the other fence, I knew what I was doing. And I kind of scoped out it was keeping me safe from. And I was like, you know what? I feel confident I can keep myself safe here. So nope, I won't go any further than this. I think it'd be so neat to cross that boundary, but you know what? It kind of scares me. The other side of that is there's a part of it where it's extremely dangerous, and I do not want to tread that far. But there's a part of me that's curious. So isn't that the same for you and all these things in life that you're tempted to do or experiment with or try for the first time or whatever? The things that people put boundaries up over. Things you're not supposed to be doing yet, or if you do it, you know it's dangerous. It could kill you. It could make a baby. It could cause you just to have an entire, like your life fall apart type big decisions that are impacting for life. Boundaries are there to keep you safe from those things. So unless you're like, all I'm trying to encourage you to do right now with no judgment, because I love you, is just push pause. When you sense there's a boundary and you feel it in your body or your heart or your mind or your spirit or your soul or whatever you want to call it, or you see a literal fence in your way, you need to really push pause. Take it from me, the one that's hopped the fence a time or two, right? Like learn from my mistakes type moment. I think if you ask any adult the question, if you could go back in time and do something different, can you tell me a story about a time that you made a choice where you crossed that boundary and you regretted it? Ooh, I could tell you a story, or two. It looks a lot different from the woman that you know, but I am also now much older and wiser. So let me be your old wise person, right? You need to have somebody in your life that's like a grandparent, and then you need to have somebody else in your life that's like another parent that's not your parent, and then you need to have somebody in your life that's like your, I don't know, cousin, brother, I don't know, aunt, something like this, you know, that's not actually in your family. And then you need the people that are younger than you, the ones that you're pouring into, and you're the one that's saying, okay, I tried it, wish I hadn't, it was a bad idea. If I could go back in time, I'd do this differently type, you know, let's reflect and learn from the past. So I think this is as far as I'm going to go today because I've got big plans today. I'm cramming as much in as I can because I feel like time is short because I know that I've got something on my schedule that's going to impact me and I'm going to be out for the count for a bit. And that's okay. Taking the car into the shop for some maintenance and some maybe some fix here or there where there's been some dings in the armor, a little paint job, whatever you want to symbolically call it. So I'm going to take advantage of that fully as I expect you guys to breathe deep, breathe wide, breathe well, make good choices, notice the boundaries, push pause, breathe. How you breathing? Do you need to take that fire breath out your belly, or you need to just like slowly and ever so slowly exhale it silently? Ooh, that's a calming one. That'll bring your heart rate down, especially after it's been up for a while. Hold it at the top, and then like you slowly exhale it out. That'll slow you down. It's like slamming on the brakes with your breath and your heart. Put your hand on your heart. Feel your heart slow down. It's pretty powerful. But that's what we need to do when we see a boundary, or if we feel a boundary, or we hear a boundary, somebody else saying, hey, got another idea, let's do this instead. Always provide your friends a way out. Like, this is a different choice. You don't have to make that choice right now. This is what we can do instead. Hey, I say, let's hit pause together and let's go do this instead. Like, just know that there's lots of other options. Be that other voice, and you say it out loud. Be bold and courageous. We need bold and courageous people that are your age right now. Okay? Be that kid. Just offering other people a friendly reminder of what other choices are out there, and that they don't have to make the hard choice alone, because it just takes the bold and courageous one person. It's just the power of one. Remember that message? The impact that one voice, one person, one act of kindness can have on the group. It's pretty powerful. Just ask anybody. But yeah, ask an older person to tell you their story of a time where they crossed a boundary and they shouldn't have. What was that boundary? Was it a literal fence? Or was it a person that was trying to stop them? Or was it a ticket? Was it, I mean, what was the boundary that they crossed? What was the boundary? What did it look like? Or feel like? Or sound like? What did the boundary look like? Describe the boundary. Because sometimes boundaries come in all different forms. I sometimes feel it in me. I know in my heart and my mind and maybe it's my soul. Don't do it. Don't. It's that voice that tells you, nope, this is not good. Get out. Abort. It's that sixth sense, that spiritual dimension, I think, but some people don't believe that, and that's fine. But I'm just like, everybody I feel like has that inner voice. Are you listening? What's it saying? Because that inner voice also has a dark side. There goes somebody. Okay, they're walking to the edge. Okay, good. All right, yep, I'm swaying. That means it's time for me to go. All right, I need to pick up trash now. I get to pick up trash now. Homeless people, bringing in basic supplies that maybe we have held on to from visits in hotels, those freebies. If you have an extra amount of toiletries, things that you use daily to keep you smelling good and fresh. And then some things that you can just simply add hot water to, like tea, or probably like ramen or something else that's easy to. That's what you can put in these things, little notes of encouragement. We're going to put together some blessing bags to celebrate the fact that we are blessed to be a blessing. It's nice to give back for people that need it. All right, until next time, breathe well. I miss you. Bye.